I want to talk to you today about something that I think is a little bit underestimated when it comes to doing content, and that is not when you should start, but how you should start. Because I find that sometimes video becomes a little bit of a crusade, a personal crusade, to be able to prove to yourself that you did it. Even if it's not good, but just to prove to yourself that you got on camera. And I think there are merits to working on a skill that you're not great at or you don't identify great at yet. But I also find that when you do it for the sake of the only sake of just like, oh, I did it, pull up the band-aid and then you're out of there. I find that it's I like to pull the example of, imagine you're an actor, right? You're watching this, you're probably not an actor, you're a business professional. You could be both. You could be both. But let's say you're not an actor, but use the example of you've learned a bunch of lines, right? And you're rehearsing for the stage. There's no cameras around. The lines are going well. You're understanding the scene. You feel like you have a good rhythm and cadence and overall vibe with your scene partner. Cool. Then you find out that the stage production is going to have one live performance. Excuse me, one recorded performance on camera. So they bring the cameras in, and now not only do you have to look around the camera lens as you're doing your scenes, that's one technical bit you're gonna have to work on. You're also going to have to also take the same amount of risks that you were taking in the strictly stage production. Do not underestimate when the camera turns on, your default is going to be, I'm going to take the safe route. I'm going to take less risks because there's something about the camera that makes everything that you say, how you look, how you choose to portray yourself, it makes everything so permanent. And when something's so permanent, it's more comfortable to take less risks. However, to have more conviction as a speaker, to be more persuasive, to be more engaging, to just be an overall stronger, more powerful presenter, you have to take the same amount of risk that you would take even when you're off camera. You got to take the same amount of risk on camera too. Do not underestimate that the camera is gonna try to seduce you to be like, hey, take the safe route. Hey, take the safe route. Remember, this is permanent, but I implore you to not take the safe route. Don't be afraid to take a risk. And if you want to know more about what I mean by taking risks, then you're going to want to follow me for more, because in the next video, I'm going to talk through how you can lean in to some of this risk taking on camera.